It's June 2020, and by now we should already know who our Turkish Super League champions are, and Istanbul should have hosted the biggest night in European football, the Champions League. But neither has happened due to the coronavirus pandemic putting a halt to football worldwide. But fear not, because Turkish football is back, just not as we know it. The chants, flares and the famous electric atmosphere in some of the country's iconic stadiums will be muted as the 2019-2020 season resumes behind closed doors. Safety first, remember.
For now, it looks like games will be played behind closed doors until the end of the season. But if by July the coronavirus pandemic dies down in Turkey, we could let supporters back in the stands. Our initial plan is for the remaining 8 match days to be played without fans. But if things get better, the last 3 could have spectators.
So where are we now? Well, you can always trust the Turkish Super League to give you drama at both ends of the table. So let's have a look at the top. And it's Trabzonspor who are sitting pretty and on course for their first title in 36 years. Now they're on top, but albeit on goal difference. Başakşehir are second and Galatasaray are third, just 3 points behind. Now looking at the bottom half of the table, and it's Rizespor, Ankaragücü and Kayserispor who make up the bottom 3. But if you look at it from 10th to the relegation zone, there's only 5 points that separates them with 8 games to go. Having waited until the 19th of March to suspend competition later than other European leagues, the TFF announced its intention to return on the 12th of June. But then the clubs threw several spanners in the works. Beşiktaş found 8 cases of the virus among their staff and players. Fenerbahçe had a positive test, forcing them to cancel training that week. Kasımpaşa had 2, and so did Ankaragücü.
Physically, we are not lacking anything. We have done everything our coaches have asked from us. But mentally, whatever you do, some people get affected more by the current situation. Even one player testing positive turned our lives upside down here at Ankaragücü. When it's someone close to you, it affects you really different.
But the league restarts with some alarming news for league leaders Trabzonspor. UEFA announced that they were banned from UEFA competitions next season, so even if they do win, there's no Champions League action, which makes things interesting for the rest of the top 7. Mathematically, even 7th place Fenerbahçe could end up going to Europe. The hope is for the season to be wrapped up by the 26th of July, and if all goes to plan, it could be a green light for the city of Istanbul to host the jewel in the crown of European football in August, the Champions League final. But until then, let the games begin. Samantha Johnson, TRT World.